don't need pews or stained glass walls, just this porch when evening falls. The Bible open on your knee, the sky above, the swaying tree. You say a word, I bow my head and thank the Lord for daily bread. The porch is where we pray each night, under stars and soft porch light. No choir needed, just the breeze and hearts that fall down on their knees. Through every storm, through every day, the porch is where we pray. The kids grew up, the house got still, but faith is here and always will. The wood is warm, the swing moves slow, but grace still rises, and with the glow, you read aloud, I close my eyes and feel the peace of open skies. The porch is where we pray each night, under stars and soft porch light. No choir needed, just the breeze and hearts that fall down on their knees. Through every storm, through every day, the porch is where we pray. Let others find their holy place. We found our own in porch rail grace, where every breath and whispered plea feels heard beneath this old oak tree. The porch is where we pray each night, holding hands and holding tight. And when the world fades all away, the porch is where we'll pray.
Out in the field before the sun, with every breath the work's begun. The tractor hums a sacred sound, carving faith into this ground. I ain't a preacher, but I swear these plowed lines feel like a prayer. Plowed lines and prayer, side by side, turning soul where love won't hide. Each row a promise, each pass a song of holding on when days are long. We don't just work, we plan with care. Our lives are built on plowed lines and prayer. taught us more with quiet hands than any book or preacher can. This land has heard our every care through whispered hopes and plowed up prayer, plowed lines and prayer, side by side, turning soul where love won't hide. Each row a promise, each pass a song of holding on when days are long. We don't just work, we plan with care. Our lives are built on plowed lines and prayer. When storms roll in or blessings fall, we talk to heaven through it all. Plowed lines and prayer, our daily bread. With every furrow that's been spread, we walk in faith, we kneel in air. This farm was shaped by plowed lines and prayer. Plowed lines and prayer.
Boots hit the ground before the light, fence line stretching out of sight. Wire to mend, post a check, coffee warm on a sunburned deck. A quiet world, a peaceful beat, where morning meets my steady feet. Walking fences at sunrise, with history in the sky. Every step a story told through fields of green and hearts of gold. This land is more than work and ties. It's life we learn, walking fences at sunrise.
There's Daddy's print still in the clay, from 100 dawns that paved the way. He didn't speak, but I still hear his lessons echo loud and clear.
The soil may shift, the times may bend, but sunrise still feels like a friend. Walking fences at sunrise, with history in the sky. Every step a story told through fields of green and hearts of gold. This land is more than work and ties. It's a life we learn, walking fences at sunrise. Barbed wire sharp, but love runs deep. It guards the ground we're sworn to keep. Walking fences at sunrise, where faith and duty never die. This is the path our kin once knew, and we keep walking 'cause it's true. The best of us still live and rise, walking fences at sunrise.
There's a golden thread on the old porch rail, catching the sun as it starts to turn pale. You rest your boots, I hold my cup. The world around us quiets up. The chickens roost, the tractors sleep, and time slows down and moments always deep. The last light on the rail still shines on all we've built through simple times. It ain't much, but it's all we need. This love, this porch, this patch of sea. We've walked through storms, we've climbed each trail. Now we sit with light on the rail.
The screen door shuts with a gentle snap. You hum along to a fiddle's nap. Our shadows stretch across the floor and echo years we both adore. I trace the grain beneath my hand and know this place will always stand.
The last light on the rail still shines on all we've built through simple times. It ain't much, but it's all we need. This love, this porch, this patch of sea. We walked through storms, we've climbed each trail, and now we sit with light on the rail.
We don't need words to make it stay. The porch remembers every day. Each sunset carves its golden tail into this wood, into this rail.
The last light on the rail still shines like truth that stands the test of time. We'll sit right here till stars unveil our story told by light on the rail.
The first time I held that plow, I felt the weight of then and now. 4 generations deep in rows where the river bends and cotton grows. This ain't just land, it's who I am. It's hard land living in my hands. Hard land in my hands. More than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call. It's rising strong after every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, hard land in my hands.
There's a quilt inside from Grandma's thread, each stitch
rising strong after every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home. Heartland in my hands. It ain't just crops, it's family ties. A place where dreams don't need disguise. Heartland in my hands. Through every storm I proudly stand. With love that's sown and truth that stands, I carry on. Heartland in my There's an oak tree near the old back shed where Grandma knelt and Daddy bled to plant the beans, to mend the line, to build a life both strong and kind. Now when I walk that field at dawn, I feel their presence carry on. The roots know my name. They've heard my laugh, they've felt my pain. They've stoked my tears, they've held my ground. When the winds of life came blowing down, through storm and drought, through sun and flame, these roots still know my name.
I see my boy now running free, chasing dreams beneath that tree. And I can't help but softly smile,
knowing this land raised every mile. He don't know yet, but he'll one day hear the ground when it starts to say, the roots know my name. They've heard my laugh, they've felt my pain. They've soaked my tears, they've held my ground. When the winds of life came blowing down, through storm and drought, through sun and flame, these roots still know my name.
and when I'm gone, they'll whisper low to the next one walking slow.
The roots know my name, and they'll remember where I came. Through every fall, through every climb, they'll keep my heart, they'll keep my time. In every leaf, in every frame, the roots still know my name. The sky was crying years ago when we first danced out in the glow of thunder rolling, bare feet wet. You laughed and said, don't stop just yet. that old tin roof began to sing, and I knew then what love could bring. The porch remembers rain and light, the muddy boots, the stormy night, your cotton dress stuck to your skin, and all the joy we let rush in. Through every tear, through every flame, this porch remembers more than names. It holds our laughs, our ache, our pain. Yeah, the porch remembers rain.
I sweep the leaves from where we stood, the years of age, this painted wood. But when the sky begins to pour, I see us dancing like before, and every board beneath my feet still keeps the rhythm soft and sweet.
The porch remembers rain and light, the muddy boots, the stormy night, your cotton dress stuck to your skin, and all the joy we let rush in. Through every tear, through every flame, this porch remembers more than names. It holds our laughs, our ache, our pain. Yeah, the porch remembers rain. Let the thunder shake the sky, we'll be right here, you and I. In every drop, in every frame, this porch still whispers your name. The porch remembers rain and light, and every love that felt just right. With wood that weeps, with beams that pray, it holds the storms we danced away. So come sit close, don't need to explain. We'll let the porch remember rain. Daddy's boots were worn and cracked, but they walked with pride and never looked back. He said this soil's more than ground, it's where our love and strength is found. And every time I plant a seed, I feel the fire that made us bleed. From dirt we rise, from sweat we build, through empty hands and hearts fulfilled. We ain't made of silver skies, but we shine strong where the eagle flies. With callous palms and steady eyes, we live with pride. From dirt we rise. Mama's hand shaped every meal, from garden rows and windowsills. She'd hum a hymn, then pull the weeds, and pray the rain would meet our needs. We never begged for fancy things,
trusted what the harvest brings. From dirt we rise, from sweat we build, through empty hands and hearts fulfilled. We ain't made of silver skies, but we shine strong where the eagle flies. With callous palms and steady eyes, we live with pride. From dirt we rise. This land won't lie, it shows it all. The truth, the pain, the rise, the fall. From dirt we rise, and still we stay, through storm and sun and working days. Our stories etched in fields and skies, where we're living proof. From dirt we rise. We live with pride. Yeah, we rise.
Storefront lights begin to fade. The last truck rolls down the parade. Folks head home with their supper plans, and we're just two with folded hands. From this porch swing, watching slow as our little town starts to glow. Twilight on Main Street, calm and clear, where pride still lives and neighbors cheer. Flags still fly and kids still dream under skies of tangerine. We don't need more than this old seat. Twilight falling on Main Street.
The mayor waves from his old fort, while Bonnie waters her front porch gourds. The bakery's closed, but smells still cling, like every town song meant to sing. I rest my head on your warm shoulder as the summer breeze grows a little colder.
Twilight on Main Street, calm and clear, where pride still lives and neighbors cheer. Flags still fly and kids still dream under skies of tangerine. We don't need more than this old seat. Twilight falling on Main Street. The world keeps changing, moving fast, but this old town was built to last.
And here with you, the stars appear, like every story whispered here.
Twilight on Main Street, calm and clear, with laughter soft and hearts sincere. A place where peace and people meet in twilight's hush on Main Street. So light that lamp and tell
some, but it's where our story's always from. A tin-roof barn and a gravel lane, fields of hay and a weather chain. Grandpa said this land ain't big, but it's fed every hand and dug every fit. 30 acres wide and a mile deep, in roots that hold what we still keep. No skyscrapers, no highways loud, just dirt and dreams and working proud. It may not stretch to the countryside, but it's all we need. 30 acres wide, 30 acres wide. It's where I learned to mend a gate and love the feel of setting straight, where Sunday's slow and summer stay, and fence post tails don't fade away. We fought the droughts and watched the corn and rocked the porch where we were born. 30 acres wide and a mile deep, in roots that hold what we still keep. No skyscrapers, no highways loud, just dirt and dreams and working proud. It may not stretch to the countryside, but it's all we need. 30 acres wide. Some chase more, but we stand still on holy ground. We always will. 30 acres wide beneath the sky, where every name still means goodbye. And every dawn we rise with pride on this small patch, 30 acres wide. There's a line of oaks by the southern fence, planted long before my time made sense. Each one marks a hand that stayed, a heart that worked, a price they paid. They don't speak, but they still show how strong a family tree can grow.
That line of oak stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way, they're every reason why we stay. Granddad tied a ribbon tight around the third one from the right. Said that's where I proposed to Mom, right beneath that southern draw. And now I take my daughter there to show her strength built over care. That line of oak stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way, they're every reason why we stay.
They've seen us rise, they've seen us bend. They've watched our stories never end. That line of oak still proud they stand, guarding this piece of promised land. We live beneath their still lights our way. You set the needle on that track, the one that always takes us back to barefoot nights in southern rain, to dancing slow on window panes. The porch boards hum beneath our feet like every memory's on repeat. Porch dust and old tunes spinning under amber moons. No spotlight, no grand parade, just faded songs and lemonade. We don't need the world's applause. We've got this rhythm, we've got this cause to love like wind in mid-June, with porch dust and old tunes.
Tap your boot, I sway along to every worn out country song. The world moves fast, but we stay still in this small town on our own hill. The vinyl skips, we laugh out loud, just two old souls beneath the clouds.
Porch dust and old tunes
Spinning under amber moons. No spotlight, no grand parade, just faded songs and lemonade. We don't need the world's applause. We've got this rhythm, we've got this cause to love like wind in mid-June, with porch dust and old tunes.
Let the breeze blow through the screens, let the past stay in between. These rails we built with quiet hands still hold the life that understands. Porch dust and old tunes, still dancing slow, still humming soon. We'll grow old, but not too soon, with porch dust and old tunes. Learned to count by watching corn rise up tall where I was born. Mama hung clothes on the line to dry, while Daddy watched the western sky. We prayed for sun, we prayed for grain. I was raised on rose and rain. More than mouths to feed. Every storm that shook the plain just made us strong in rose and rain. We walked the field with quiet steps, checking roots the way he left. The land don't speak, but it sure knows every name that helped it grow. It
gave us sweat, it gave us grain. We were raised on rose and rain. Raised on rose and rain. Through the joy, through the strain. Boots in mud, hands in sea, growing more than mouths to feed. Every storm that shook the plain just made us strong in rose and rain. We didn't run when times got lean. We leaned on love and kerosene. Raised on rose and rain, where the past and hope remain. We sold our hearts, we bore the strain. Bloomed with pride in rose and rain.
You set the light out every night. Same old lamp, same warm invite. The screen door clicks, the rocking starts, and I still feel you in my heart. The floorboards know the weight we've shared, of kids, of storms, of quiet prayers. 30 years in one porch light, guiding us through every night. No map, no fame, no spotlight shine, just wood and love and borrowed time. From whispered dreams to silent fights, we've lived it all in porch rail light. Through every wrong and every right. 30 years in one porch light. You still hum that lonesome tune while I count stars and sip the moon. The fields are bare, the fire's low, but your hand's the warmest thing I know. We didn't need the world to cheer, we just kept showing up right here. 30 years in one porch light, guiding us through every night. No map, no fame, no spotlight shine, just wood and love and borrowed time. From whispered dreams to silent fights, we've lived it all in porch rail light. Through every wrong and every right. 30 years and one porch light. And if the Lord calls one of us first, know that this porch has held the thirst. For every tear and every kiss,
single moment missed. 30 years and one porch light, still glowing soft through every night. It don't take much to feel just right. Just 30 years and one porch light.
The porch swing creaks in a rhythm slow as the amber light begins to glow. You pour the tea, I hum a song, and everything feels safe and strong. The world may roar, but we don't flinch, just rocking back inch by inch. One swing, two souls, side by side in this quiet where love won't hide. Built from boards and simple days and truth that never slips away. We don't need more than what we hold. In one swing, two souls growing old. We've sat through storms, we've watched the sun set slow behind the work we've done. We've prayed, we've cried, we've shared the load. We've found our peace on this old road. The creak and sway, the soft night air have caught our laughter, caught our care. One swing, two souls, side by side in this quiet where love won't hide. Built from boards and simple days and truth that never slips away. We don't need more than what we hold. In one swing, two souls growing old. Some chase time in neon halls. We count stars and crickets' calls. And every night that swing still knows the kind of love that gently grows. One swing, two souls, side by side. Let the dust in, let the world slide. No richer place we'd ever go than here where wooden stories flow. Forever starts where peace unfolds. In one swing, two souls growing old.
Drive down Lawson Hill, where the mornings rise quiet and still. Every porch has colors flying, and not a single soul denying sings his at dawn. He's done it since his boy came home.
And next door, little Lucy May paints paper flags for Memorial Day.
We salute with coffee cups in hand. That's how we live.
And where we stand,
It's the street with all the flags,
where the stars and stripes never sag.
from front yards wide to garden gates. We fly our hearts in 50 states. With every wave and every brag, we love this street with all the flags. We may not make the evening news, but we've got pride in worn out shoes. And every child who walks this lane knows freedom's real and not in vain. It's the street with all the flags, with folded hands and burlap bags, with Sunday talks and Friday fries, and faith that never says goodbye. No place we trade, no dream we drag from this sweet street with all the flags. There's a patch behind the windmill bend where the fence gets low and rows don't end. That's where I go when the day feels long, where silence hums like an old church song. It ain't on maps, but it's where I start, talking to God with a back 40 heart. Back 40 heart, wide and true, beating time with skies so blue, where roots run deep and voices fade, but love stays loud in every blade. It's not in gold or fancy charts, it's in the soil, in a back 40 heart.
That's where Mama'd sit and shell the beans and tell me life ain't always clean, but if you sow with care and grace, the land gives back in its own pace. Now I bring my daughter to walk that field where truth feels new. Back 40 heart, wide and true, beating time with skies so blue, where roots run deep and voices fade, but love stays loud in every blade. It's not in gold or fancy charts, it's in the soil, in a back 40 heart. Let the world spin fast and far. We've got peace where the fence posts are. Back 40 heart, proud and plain, soaking sun, surviving rain. It's who we are,
40 heart.
The sun sinks slow behind the pines. You're rocking there, and so am I. The creak of wood, the hush of breeze, a melody of quiet peace. No need to speak, no need to move. The day unwinds in a golden groove. Rocking chair reverie, hearts unwind. In the stillness we always find American pride in the porch we built, with calloused hands and faith fulfilled. Small town souls, honest and free, living slow the way it should be. Love grows deep in moments like these, rocking chair reverie. The fireflies start their evening show. The sweet tea glass sweats nice and slow. You hum a tune, I tap my knee, just thankful you're right here with me. The flag still waves on that old post, and I raise a prayer to what I love most. Rocking chair reverie, hearts unwind. In the stillness we always find American pride in the porch we built, with calloused hands and faith fulfilled. Small town souls, honest and free, living slow the way it should be. Love grows deep in moments like these, rocking chair reverie.
Let the city light shine somewhere else. We've got stars and stories we tell,
And a front porch wide as heaven's door, where every sunset says there's more. Rocking chair reverie, hearts unwind. In the stillness we always find American pride in the porch we built, with calloused hands and faith fulfilled. Small town souls, honest and free, living slow the way it should be, with you and me and this old seat, rocking chair reverie.